Right. Hello and welcome everybody. We are playing today the Wayfinder. Wayfinder finally launched the early access, so we're trying Wayfinder today. Is it quite so? Yeah, like that. Is right. It? Ah, sorry. I can. Yeah. Now I understand. I can see myself and hear myself through the YouTube, so that's why. All right. So the stream is going. Everything is fine. Everything is well. So welcome to the stream. My name is PLK. We're playing Wayfinder. Wayfinder is this is the basic pack. Yes, this is the basic pack, the $17. So yep, just let's try it. Wayfinder early access, light mmorpg. We'll see, is it really mmorpg or is it just light? We don't have anything close by from the big multiplayer games. We have Baldur's Gate, but it's RPG, obviously. We have Dark and Darker, which is, you know, for some sessions. And we have World of Warcraft Hardcore on 24th of August. So before that, I hope Wayfinder is cool. We will play that. First of all, hi Sansel. Happy to see you here in the stream. Is it worth to get a Kairos pack? My personal opinion, no. Because it's like $44 and you can grind to all the Wayfinders during the gameplay. It will be not 2 days, but you know, I don't think it's worth it. Obviously, like my personal opinion. I don't know. Let's check it. Okay, what we have here. I want to log in. Can I do that, please? Because I have some problem. It is not logging in, and I saw other streamers already have it. And they play the game. So what's the problem with my? Maybe I have a base pack, that's why I'm waiting. Oh, it's too many people trying to play right now. Yeah, that's the thing, and nothing happened. Okay, we need to check it. How can we solve it? What is DE account? Login to DE account. What is that? How can we solve it? I also actually wanted to play as a Kairos, but you know, $44 and $17 is different things. Yeah, I can't play. It didn't allow me to play. I can click the settings, right? What else? I can quit, but I can't log in. Let me check. Let me check, boys. So, what do we have? In sec. Screen, this one. Yes, so let's see. Are others playing or not? I mean, come on. Other people are playing. Level 30? Is he playing or not?
Wasn't this one? One could it have been?
Okay, so it's a problem. Nobody can play. Got a login queue.
Because at the end of the day, if you are... Nope, this ain't it.
Okay, so I need to log in as well, right? And just wait while it will allow me to play. Let's do that. In meantime, I will watch other streamers, which is cool. That's what we do, right? Okay, what do we have here?
Shields up the route that I was doing.
Okay, let me do the music a little bit, you know, lower. Hi everybody on the stream, how are you guys? We're trying to log in. It's still impossible, so let me do that. Yes, please. So unexpected error. Yeah, error. Okay. It's a BQ, right? That's why nobody can log in. Okay, let's wait. At least something happening. At least something happening. I'm really happy. How are you guys today? What classes are you playing? Like I have a basic pack, right? So I will have the tank, the rogue, and the engineer. I didn't like engineer in beta. Tank was good. Maybe I can try rogue, but okay. And nothing happens, right? Let's just wait here. I have a little bit fear that rogue will be laggy because of because of what we have right now, and with this rogue, when you laggy, it's not like you can't play good. Okay, so nobody is playing, right? Is he playing, or is this video? This is video, right? Who you do? Oh, guys, okay. The real question right now: who do you want to watch while we are waiting for the Wayfinder? We can watch everybody. Let's go to Twitch. Let's go to Twitch. Maybe somebody from who I like. We're also streaming the Wayfinder. Let's check. So Wayfinder, 56k people. Yoda, who are these people? I don't know them. Actually, I don't know. I don't know these guys. Who are we watching? Who do we want to watch? Everybody is waiting, right?
Qual jogo? Qual plataforma?
Okay, it's Spanish. Let's check. Do we have somebody in English? Language, English, please go. Okay. So we have this guy.
So this is one of the open world segments, chat.
Okay, yeah. He's watching his videos, right?
Of me with an axe. Oh, dude, WAYFINDER. Oh shit.
It's good.
Somebody played from the beginning, right? As I understand.
That's real fucking good, dude. I don't care who you are. That's funny as fuck, chat.
Okay, we're still waiting.
That's real fucking funny. Thank you for that. That is so rich. I'm so full off of that one.
They at least please waiting, because my screen is this one.
Oh, is the video over? That's a short one, man. I have any more of those?
Put it on loop.
I also had
like an
videos
hour
about
video
Wayfinder,
here
but
somewhere.
I just deleted them because it was 3 months ago or so. Yeah, let me check others.
Yeah, the original one. It's just gonna have the little fucking things on it.
Okay, what else?
What is the gloom?
We still don't know.
This guy is playing. What the hell?
Extinguished the beacon, and it was then that the gloom began to spread. It corrupts and consumes reality.
Twitch is so shitty, man.
No beacon
you
for
can't
me.
even do the
Takes us.
2K.
But beyond its light, the gloom has
So what should we do here? Should we restart or what?
Chaos. We don't know if anyone else has survived. That's why we need you. You survived in the gloom. You can do it again. With the tools you've been given, you can cut through its shadows.
Please.
You
Allow me
must
to
be a
play.
wayfinder.
I wonder if I can hide my helm in this game.
We still
Yeah, you
know
can.
so little
You can, man.
about the
Oh. Uh-oh. And screwed.
Well,
Well, that's that, boys. See you guys in 4 hours.
yeah.
Wrecked.
That's the
F's in
thing.
chat.
Everybody is
F's
dropped.
in
Okay.
chat. Got him.
F's in the chat, boys.
Got
Definitely
him.
F's in the chat. Okay.
Oh, man. Well, we were having a good time. Bruh. Oh. Bro, I
And he
can't even log in right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, I have the same stuff.
Streamer
Oh,
luck
man.
deactivated. I know. Wayfinder was like, we can't have Tally be the only person logged in playing the game. We got to make this fair. Right? Like, dude, I can't even hit log in. There we go. I had to hit
You-
enter to make that work.
Yeah, you need to enter or to hit escape.
That's where I'm at. I mean, all they got to do is increase the capacity of the game by 5,000 and we're good to go. It's way better they just let Tally in. People want to see. Look, man, I wouldn't mind right now getting a little bit of the Path of Exile, you know, get me to the front of the queue fucking loving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too, please. Can I get to the queue? With the first rolls, please?
Initial
happening?
thoughts? I don't know, man. I just got finished with the tutorial. I mean, I like the hack and slash gameplay, and I like being a paladin, so, I mean, it's already a plus for me. Dev just said downtime is expected to be 10 minutes. Uh-oh.
10 minutes.
Let's review
But,
the settings.
okay, but
I
this...
think right now the camera is the biggest problem for me. Like, I feel like my camera is just zooming in randomly
It's
and
already
zooming out randomly.
39
Like, it's auto-adjusting. I wish
minutes,
I could
right?
just, like,
Sorry, let me...
adjust it. I was trying to... I mean, I feel like there's a setting and I'm missing it.
Yeah, we're trying.
Does that feel good and smooth? Sure, yeah. It wasn't, like, janky or anything.
Okay, so the thing with beta was that it was clunky, really clunky. The legs was really huge, and that's why you can't play by some roles, which you know
Wheel
need to
works.
aim.
Oh,
and
so
all
maybe
this
because, like,
stuff.
keybound scroll wheel.
And if
like,
it's
evade
if it's not
if
clunky,
you
like
or
he
something?
said,
Well, what I'm saying is there wasn't like
that's
a keybind.
that's really cool because this game is cool. Only the lags and the big picture lacking right now.
Because usually you can, like, in most games you can, like, I use like shift.
What's up, boys?
I
How
use
are you?
shift, scroll wheel up, shift,
I can
scroll
see you
wheel
on the
down,
stream.
zoom in and out
Welcome,
there.
welcome,
You know,
welcome,
I do it,
welcome.
I guess, in this
Drop
game
the
there's
message
no
to the chat.
keybind for scrolling.
Like
Honestly, man,
at,
like,
at
I'll
least
tell you one
what
thing,
class do you
it's
want
not
to
like-
play,
it's a
or what
knock
class
on
do you want
every
me
game
to
that's
play?
out there, because apparently every new game that comes out has no respect for the key binding of wheel up and wheel down ever. Like, I use
Okay,
wheel up
this
and
guy
wheel
is
down
just
so
talking.
much in games.
What
in
can
games like
else
this
we
where
watch
I dodge. I
on
love
Twitch?
using scroll wheel to dodge.
Right
I
here.
love using scroll wheel to dodge. I hate putting my
Apex
my
Legends,
pinky
Counter
on
Strike, Call
left
of Duty.
control
Call of
to
Duty
dodge or
Warzone.
space to
It's the
dodge.
first one?
I just want to dodge with my mouse.
280k. What is that? Okay, this is Modern Warfare 3 reveal. Okay, let's check it. Man, Twitch is so bad. The quality is so bad. What is that?
An arsenal of chemical munitions
What is that? It's
big enough
Modern Warfare
to
3
take out
reveal?
The Middle East and Europe. Our primary objective.
Oh my
This-
god!
Whoa, sorry.
We're going to do that in 4 phases.
All right, 4 phases.
Hey man, best king.
From the air.
This lock-in thing is so awesome. Yeah, it's like the best game ever that I saw. Like it so much. It's so good. So many classes, so many skills, so many stuff.
Peak, right?
Best game ever. But we're watching. Okay, we're watching the Modern Warfare 3 reveal. At the same time, just you know,
Destroying Zion,
killing the time.
ourselves one colossal entry point
What is that? Is it campaign?
underground complex.
Do you know what Modern Warfare 3? Is it campaign? Is it new Warzone? Is it multiplayer? What is that?
And double time to an extract point where you will exfil your cargo and yourselves.
Beautiful.
Not be a walk in the park,
Okay,
but high risk is high reward.
Wait, hello?
okay.
What's up?
I'll be with you on
Yo.
comms.
What's
Now,
happening?
are we good to get some?
The event.
We're about to get some.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're about to get
We're
some.
gonna get some.
It looked like the one at Shireen was closest.
I'm
What the hell?
Like
an
Marsh.
invite came up from you, and I thought like I was just doing this by myself.
You- Top one, you think?
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Cool. Let's do it.
What is
Some
happening?
launchers, gentlemen.
It's just Warzone 2.
I had to just check who's in the lobby just to make sure we are the only good people in here that I see. Let's get it.
I love
Okay,
that.
come on.
Skill base turned off.
Alright. Guys, checking the lobby for the.
Hey, listen, you never know.
Wait, where are we dropping? Where are we dropping this?
Okay, whatever. I don't want to watch Warzone 2.
Going to this one at Hydro.
Let's drop it. Let's come back to Wayfinder. We need to check Wayfinder stuff. All right. Somebody's playing or not? Everybody's waiting, right? Cool.
What is that one?
Yeah, it's a
What is that
footage.
from? I don't
Let's see the footage. This is the
No.
Nilo,
No.
as I remember. This is the Rogue class.
Is this a full-blown MMO or MMO light?
It's
It's
not a
it's
full
like
full-blown
an MMO
MMO.
Ultra. No, it's I would say it's along the lines of how Destiny does, where you have like a hub.
Yeah,
city,
it's a
there's X amount
Destiny
of people
thing.
there,
Exactly,
different
exactly.
instances. So I would say more light. Server
Guys, it's not an MMO.
downtime,
It's
correct?
definitely not an
Yeah,
MMO.
similar.
It's the
So I
Destiny.
wouldn't
It's
compare it. I guess you compare it to Warframe since they
yeah,
have
it's like
replay
something like session
and
game with
there's people that
multiplayer,
run
something
around
like that.
hanging out on those. So similar to that. Why does this game remind me of Darksiders? Well, the studio that made Darksiders,
Yes,
makes
exactly.
this, and they have a very like recognizable style. It's their exact style.
Okay, let's watch the video
Glass-
about the Wayfinder. Something interesting and like what will help, right? Yeah, let's watch this guy.
All right, so
I
I've
like
played
Force
a
Gaming.
lot of Wayfinder. A couple
Okay.
months ago, I was in the beta test where we started from scratch, leveling up fresh accounts and progressing through the game at more of a natural pace. But also, just last week, I got to go hands-on with a fully unlocked and
Okay,
upgraded
so
account.
streamers
I had access
were
to
allowed to
everything,
do stuff.
every Wayfinder, every weapon, and I got to see all of the content that will be in the game
Cool.
for the early access release that's coming out today. So with all of this playtime under my belt, I thought it would be good to basically do a recap of my overall
Sure, yeah,
thoughts of
that's really
Wayfinder, but also
cool.
give you guys a clear impression of what the game is, what is there to do, what is there to see, what's the gameplay loop like, and then also just my general impressions and thoughts on the game as it stands right now. Now, as a TLDR, I just want to say from the start, I do think that there is a lot good about Wayfinder. I
Cool.
really enjoy the combat. I like the encounter variety, the open world, the dungeons, and just playing the game, doing the gameplay stuff has been a lot of fun. But I do still feel like there's a lot of room for growth, and I think some of the bigger pain points, which we'll cover later in the video, are bound to turn some people away. This is absolutely not
Okay, it's a good time to watch the video because we are waiting for the to log in, right, to Wayfinder, and it will be cool to understand what exactly is happening, right? Like, do we like this game or not? Because
not one of those early access releases that feels more or less like a finished game straight out the gate. No, it very much feels early access, like it is content incomplete and could still use a bit more polish, which of course the hope is it'll get just that over the early access period, which they are planning to last roughly in the vicinity of 6 months. Now with that
6
said,
months,
I
yeah.
do enjoy and like enough about what's already here to have had a fun time playing, with the intention of spending more time playing the game now that it is officially out, which the embargo is happening the same day the game is coming out, so that would be today. Okay, so let's start off with a basic recap of the game. The way I described it last time, which I still feel holds true now that I've spent more time playing, is that Wayfinder is like a combination of the grinding, character, and progression systems of Warframe, the MMO-light shared world spaces of a Destiny or Division, with a visual style reminiscent of WildStar and World of Warcraft. You've got action combat with unique characters that you will take with you into these open world zones, as well as the instance procedural dungeons, where you will be grinding for resources and materials to make new weapons, progress your account, and unlock various new Wayfinders.
Okay.
And that basically is the game. PvE, action combat, grinding for loot. That is Wayfinder. But let's
the thing is, what is really scary, the game looks good and action combat feels good, and progression, you have some progression, you can add some skills, etc., some places, but it's not end game. Like, you don't have end game at all. It's zero end game. It's like Warframe. The end game is grinding for the loot. I don't think that I can play this for a long time. I mean, I understand it's in single player games. I know. I don't understand it actually. You need the end game. Let's try to log in a few times more and we'll continue with this video. It's a long one, 37 minutes. So boys, we have time to watch the full video. Can we please play the game? Please. The developer said that about 10 minutes will be the maintenance downside, so they're booting the servers, and already 10 minutes gone. So are we playing or not? Okay, one more time. Ooh, something happening now. Okay, we continue.
Let's dive into some more specifics. For starters, one of the game's more distinguishing features is the fact that instead of a class, you are playing as a character. This is similar to how it works in games like Warframe.
One sec. You have Kairos and you have Heroic Kairos? What is that? Why do you have different ones?
You are playing as a character. This is similar to how it works in games like Warframe, or how it worked in Firefall when that thing existed, or even how it works in MOBAs. Every single character has a name, a backstory, will come with voice acting, and has 4 abilities with a few passives. While there are some modifications, none of these things ever change completely, at least as of now. So if you are playing the rogue character Nis, you have the same 4 abilities and passives.
Right. So you have these 4 abilities here. They are not changeable, not nothing. They will be with you the whole time. And here you have the ability with the weapon.
Every other person who is playing Nis. The specialization and the uniqueness and the opportunity for trying different builds and customizing your character, that comes with the weapon that you're using, your echoes, your accessories, the affinity and mastery selections, which we will go into detail about all of those shortly. But yes, just think how Warframe.
Okay, did he change the weapon on the go? Yes, he did. So he smashed the sword.
Your echoes, your accessories,
then he
the affinity and mastery.
No, he didn't. He did not. Just some skills showing the sword and the shield.
Selections, which we will go into detail about all of those shortly. But yes, just think how Warframes work or how MOBA characters work.
Okay.
That is how character selection works in Wayfinder. The game is launching with 6 of these to choose from to start. There is Wingrave, who is the tank healer hybrid. He's got taunts, heals, and various team support. Nis is the rogue archetype with dashing attacks and dealing shadow damage. Silo is like a mid-range, throwing bombs and summoning decoys. Then there is Senja, who is a gladiator brawler with grapples and melee strikes. Kairos is a war mage with a variety of mid-ranged spell attacks. And then the most recently added characters, Veminus, is an alchemist dealing poison dots and also healing. Now, the character that I have played the most with all of my various hands-on time with the game has been Wingrave.
Okay. Yeah, I also played as the Wingrave. I want to try Senja, but I don't want to pay for early access of the game that is not working. More than $17. So, you know, I will wait and grind a little bit.
Like I said, he is like the tank healer hybrid with abilities that focus on healing and supporting teammates, but also doing damage, which reminds me, this is not a holy trinity game. There is no dedicated tanks, healers, and DPS. Everyone is a damage dealer, but then you have your additional abilities. So even though there are 2 classes currently in the game that have healing, everyone does damage. It is more so about the style of damage you do with any group utility.
Yeah, game style. It's different game style.
In addition to the fact that you deal damage. So right out the gate, from those selection of 6, you will pick a Wayfinder that you find the most interesting, and you better like it, because the one that you pick is the one that you're going to be playing at least for some time. A big part of progression in this game is all about unlocking new Wayfinders, sort of like how in Warframe is all about unlocking new weapons and Warframes. It is very similar here in Wayfinder. They are pretty upfront about this as well. This isn't like a hidden thing. You get a massive warning right after the tutorial and before finalizing your selection that says, hey, character selection is permanent. From this point on, new characters will have to be crafted or purchased in the cash shop. Crafting new characters involves grinding for rare materials to create these 3 memories of the Wayfinder you want to play. Combine that with a little bit of gold, and you now have unlocked a new Wayfinder. Now, grinding for those materials, again, is a big part of the progression in this game. It's one of those main things that you're working towards. As time goes on and you play more, you will unlock more Wayfinders, getting access to a larger roster, which you can swap between on the fly at any point. If you're out like in the open world or in the city, you can just freely change the Wayfinder that you're currently playing. The only exception is whenever you're in one of those instant dungeons or boss fights. And yes, it should be expected that this will be a bit of a grind, or that you will be able to purchase Wayfinders. We know that this is the case because as of now, while the game does have a box price for early access, once it leaves early access into full release, this is going to be a free-to-play game, and yes, you will be able to purchase wayfinders and weapons to skip the progression. That is how they're doing the monetization. Speaking of which, in the early access with the game's seasonal structure, they will be having roughly 4 seasons planned per year. They have said that with every season, they will be introducing a new wayfinder. In fact, I spoke with the developer and they told me that they've got somewhere around 12 wayfinders currently in the works, 12 wayfinders in development, and they'll be releasing, as far as I know, at least one with every new season, roughly 4 new wayfinders a year. It seems like as long as this game does well and continues to get supported, this will be one of those games that has a massive roster of playable characters. There will be a lot to choose from. So again,
how well are we doing? We are doing nothing. How others are doing? Let me check. No, everybody is just waiting. Okay. Everybody is just waiting, so we will watch the video.
very similar to Warframe. But to start out, you will just pretend it's day one, which it is today. If you're watching this video the day it comes out, it's day one. You pick your wayfinder, you think you've got your one you're happy with. The other half of the gameplay experience, specifically the combat equation, isn't just the wayfinder with the 4 skills and passives, it's also the weapon system. And this is a really big part of the game. So the game has 4 weapon types or classes of weapons. There's sword and shield, two-handed melee, ranged, and dual daggers. Each weapon class has specific attack patterns with various light and heavy combos, weapon swings, and different arcs, as well as unique weapon class perks and mechanics. The classes of weapons aren't just like they attack differently, but they also play differently, very differently as well, because there are unique systems for each of those 4 classes of weapons. And what's even more interesting is that any wayfinder can use any weapon. There are 0 restrictions. So although most of the footage and trailers where you've seen, for example, Wingrave, I'm almost certain in every single trailer, official trailer, he's been using a sword and shield. But as Wingrave, you can also use a two-handed melee weapon, ranged weapons, and dual daggers. Even further than that, though, is that beyond the 4 classes of weapons, those 4 categories, every individual weapon has its own unique ability as well. The weapons are sort of like wayfinders in that they are each named, have their own lore, and come with a unique active skill solely available on that weapon. So when I started playing Wingrave, the starting sword and shield that I had access to was called Vanguard. And outside of its basic light and heavy attacks, the combo chains, and the weapon-based mechanics that every other sword and shield has, it also had the unique shield bash ability, which would deal massive impact damage to any enemies directly in front of me, also dealing a lot of guard break damage. In combat, I would build up these charges, and then the more charges I had, the harder hitting the shield bash was. But beyond the Vanguard, like I said, there are other sword and shields, unique sword and shields, that have their very own skills. So those are Grim.
Let me check. Okay. At least we have some errors, which is good. We have errors, so like servers are answering the call somehow. Okay, nothing happening. Okay, I will add this because I will go and make myself coffee, and we will come back to watch the videos about Wayfinder and wait for the login. They just reset the servers thinking it won't work, but I highly doubt that it will fix the issue. I mean, okay, they think that it would work. I mean, what else can they do? It's the same stuff every time when the new game is launching. I don't understand that. Most likely they don't have servers in their own place. They are having servers with Amazon or some other hoster. Just buy additional capacity and scale at the beginning. Nobody, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, it's the game that was with advertisement, and you already can see how many wish listed the game on the Steam. You can prepare yourself to scale, right? And you already had the beta, so you saw that what was lags and disconnections. I don't understand that. Even the Blizzard with new expansion for World of Warcraft, every time the same shit. It's every time bad. So be right back, guys. I think I will open some kind of Twitch for you, and I will go and make myself coffee, and I will come back hopefully to the something that already will work. Okay, we have our boy, the DM Diablo 4 boy, who are also trying. So I will open the Twitch for you guys. And I will make myself a coffee.
Thank you, Cookie. All right, so let's go ahead and okay, press the button again. All right, here we go. We're gonna surely this time they haven't figured out I'm a streamer yet. Give them a second to put me into the streamer queue. See, Blizzard had that figured out right off the bat. I never had lag problems on launch. Just give them a moment they're connecting the synapses in the back there to figure out that the world's most handsome ginger streamer is trying to play their game. They're gonna get us in the streamer queue in just a moment. Okay, maybe not yet. All right, let's try it again. Surely this time. Surely. Yo, Star Cries with the Prime, Xanon with the Prime. I think I called this out, but just in case. Thank you. How much for this game? It's $20 for the game, but I welled out for the, I'm going to say it in full screen, $150 edition. This was $150, which is a $130 upcharge, and I can't even log into the game yet. So far, it's going very well. I could have bought RuneScape bonds. You know, I could have got the Torva helmet I needed for that money. You know what? The things I do for the content on the stream. The things that I do. And I'm sure I'm just going to get a couple Fortnite dances or something for it too. Like, I'm sure I ain't got shit. We'll find out. Let's give a nice zoom in on the... Alright. Alright. Any moment we're going to be able to play the game. Just give it a second, guys. Just chill out. Any moment we're going to be able to play the game. Surely. Surely this time.
That's true, but if the servers were
down,
the issue, we would be able to enter the game first and then be kicked offline, right? Due to the crowding of the servers, they trying to figure
hanging to with the Prime. Waiting for you to play before I bought it. So let me ask you guys this question: how many of you in the chat right now were considering buying this game? Saw me go live and thought,
it's different if it's different issue, if it's their like authentication issue or some connection between Steam and their servers or something else. Yeah, it's obviously the bad thing, and maybe they can. I mean, maybe it's more easy to fix. They just will fix it and restart the stuff, but maybe it's not. Let's hope that they will, because we're trying hard to log in, and we definitely want to play today to have a little bit of fun. As I said, it's nothing on the horizon. It's only World of Warcraft Hardcore on 24th of August. Before that, we need to play something. Okay, unexpected Error. At least it's answering. That's cool. At least it's answering. That's cool. That's good. It's not just waiting. That's good. Okay, I will. Okay. One more time. Please. No. Authentication with a Steam. Maybe I need to restart the game also, like some patch or whatever. What do you think, guys? Goat. I like your nickname, man. That's okay. Nothing happening. So let's come back to this guy. While I'm making coffee, you will listen to that.
Hopefully this is where we get into the pay to win. It says style set, so unfortunately I don't think we got any pay to win there. Neither of the throw. These are all styles, so these are all cosmetics and die packs. And I did get a Fortnite dance here, at least. Enchanted Tower Compass. Maybe that actually does something. We have a pet. It was worth it. We got a pet. We also got a mount set. So we got Giga Chad Horse. We got a pet. We got skins, which are all cosmetics, and then Founder's Die Set Glyph Pack, Initiate Glyph. Hopefully the glyphs are pay to win. At least, there needs to be at least one thing out of this entire game which is pay to win, or else I wasted my money. Pay to win's the highest tier. Well, I went all the way. I went balls deep. Darth Mega Transaction. Indeed. That's why I set the sub going 75 today. I'm like, we're going to try to break even. If I can just stream all day and break even, I'll take it. What the fuck is Wayfinder? I have no idea. It's just whatever the latest early access Steam game is. Latest tweet from Wayfinder. Wayfinder, we are aware of issues currently happening with our server login and tutorial for the game. We are temporarily resetting our servers to resolve the issue. Downtime will be 10 minutes. Well, it's been 10 minutes. So that means surely this time. Don't you play RuneScape? You wouldn't know you get scammed. They tried to trim my armor. Yo, Filth with the tier 1 gift. Thank you, sir. New chair, booty cushion update. You know, I might actually put the booty cushion on the chair today. Let's try the booty cushion and see if it actually helps any. Oh, that does help. Oh man, my booty instantly absorbed the booty cushion. If we're going long hour today, we needed this. Oh yeah. Oh, my head still fits to the head. Right. Okay, booty cushion was the way to go, boys. All right. Booty cushion gonna offset the lumbar support. Yeah, actually, you're kind of correct about that. I'm not gonna lie. You're a little but if I'm leaning forward, here, let me move the chair forward a little bit, so maybe get a little bit more support. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. It's doable. Okay, surely, boys, surely this is the one. This is the one. We're in. I can feel it in my plums. We're gonna be in already. Hardcore Necro's alive. This is just a new game launch. When's Darth Booty Cushion merch dropping? I'll get the artist on that. Surely. Okay. No, surely it's this one. This is the one. We're already ready. This is where we're going in. I know this is the one. This is it, where I can already feel what's logging in. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That was the mulligan. Here, this is the one right here. Oh my god, I can feel the login happening. Here it is. Did it release today? It released like an hour ago. And there's so many people trying to log in to do Fortnite dances that they can't even get through the loading screen. It's that popular. This is currently the most popular game on the planet. Login simulator, where it's historically accurate for a login simulator. The menu's mildly laggy, and by mildly laggy, I mean it's a little bit of a slideshow.
Hey, McWelly, how are you, man?
No.
Yeah, I also bought the base pack.
$150.
We can grind for other characters, right? And servers are down. We don't know. Is it servers or what's happening, but nobody can log in? Developers said that they're restarting the servers, and maybe they will do something. Everybody's still trying to reconnect. And I'm making my coffee. That's why I'm off.
Any moment we're in, dude. No. This is fine. Oh, what? Yeah. So, my DoorDash driver yesterday delivered my Wendy's, then promptly took a squat in my driveway and took a piss. It was a little weird, but it happened. To be fair, she did take 2 steps off into the forest. No way. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a way. You know, it's okay, though. It's not a big deal. I wouldn't have even noticed, except I had to walk to pick up because they delivered it at the wrong spot, so I had to walk to pick it up. I turned my head, and I heard, oh, shit! And she goes running out of the grass. I was like, oh. It's like, you didn't expect me to go outside into my driveway. Holy lag! $150, rest in peace. I'm never getting this money back. I could have bought RuneScape bonds. I could have bought bonds with this money. You know how much? That's 150 old school RuneScape gold. Yo, Inferno Odin with the tier 1. Ollie, all 754 with the prime. Thank you. Oh! I got scammed out of a Torva helmet worth of bonds. Surely this is the click that's going to get us in. Surely this is the one. Okay. Yo, how the fuck is Moxie in? How is everyone else? How come I'm the only person on the planet that can log in? Yo, what is this shit? My boy Moxie's in right now. Hold on. What the fuck, Moxie?
I guess heroic skin for them.
Oh, no, he's watching a video. Okay, I got baited. Never mind, he's watching a video. Oh, man, it says DM banned. Did they do a public announcement saying I got banned from the game? I got baited. I thought he was in. So the joke's on me, is what you guys are saying. I launched the stream right as the servers took a shit. God damn it! I was so excited to play this dog shit too. It's already below my expectations, and we haven't even started it. This is what I expected from a mid-early access game that looks like what was the one game?
Right.
Oh, it looked like Fortnite, but no one plays it anymore.
Still
you
nothing.
jump around like the rooftops. It was like a Monster Hunter ripoff. What the fuck was it?
Pause this guy. Can't play right now. Yes, we're still waiting to log in. Something happening. The developers doing something. They're restarting the servers or whatever. We still can't play, unfortunately. But they said that most likely we'll have possibility to play in nearest time. They said it like 30 minutes ago. And they said it will be on the 10 minutes and we can play, but we still waiting, boys. Let me restart the game. Maybe they update it somehow or whatever, and then we'll continue to watch the videos. Okay, my coffee is ready. I'm back. And also, please, nothing. Okay, let me restart the game. Let's see. Maybe they have something new.
I'm Harvey.
Okay. Wayfinder. Nothing new, right? I got my snacks for Wayfinder. Yeah, man. I got my coffee for Wayfinder. Just give us a game, right? Just give us the possibility to play the game. And my friend Ilya is playing Baldur's Gate in the meantime, which is like better time than trying to log in on the Wayfinder. Should we play other game while we're waiting? Something like Dark and Darker? What do you think, guys? Or just let's watch videos about Wayfinder. What do you think? It looks like we will not have access in nearest time. Maybe, yeah, let's go and find the Discord. Official Wayfinder early access Discord. Maybe something interesting is there. All right. So what we have? Discord, just Wayfinder. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, add server, join server. Just Wayfinder, right? Yes. Submit. Yes, yes. Okay, so announcements. Okay, general here. So what's happening here? And people just spamming. Server boosters. 58 people. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How many people here? Shit. That's a huge number. Yeah, they're fixing the servers. We think so. As I understand, they asked about the 5 more minutes again. Yeah, it's like the huge number of people who want to play Wayfinder, and obviously we can't. And as I said, developers just didn't think about that. And I think it's bad. It's like even the big companies like Blizzard don't think about that, right? Every time on the beginning of the new DLC or something, we have these problems. I don't understand why. But somebody from the chat, like this guy Goat, said that maybe problem is not with the servers, but with authentication or login. Okay, server alerts. Okay, yes. Server issue 10 minutes downtime. 18 minutes ago, they said that will be only 10 minutes. Okay. Going to work on the issue. We estimate approximately another 5 minutes to downtime. Okay, now we see where we can check stuff, right? We continue to work on the issue. We'll keep you posted. Apologize to the delay. Okay, it's not even the 5 minutes more. Hey guys, welcome everybody on the stream. We're streaming specifically on YouTube. So you can, you know, click the subscribe button. So you will be, first of all, it will be alert, the huge alert box that will show new subscribers. It should work. Somebody click the subscription button. We need to check is it working or not. Is it working or not? Because we will stream this game on YouTube, and also I'm doing different videos. So you know, you can stick to the channel. And I appreciate your time, guys. Really appreciate your time. So we're still waiting, right? What should we do? Okay, let's watch the video. We have a cool video by the Chris, the Force Gaming channel, this one.
Fist that has an ability where you will lunge your sword into the ground, summoning up an eruption of bone spikes. Tooth and Claw lets you throw your shield, damaging and bouncing between enemies before returning.
So basically you have four different types of weapons, and every type of weapon have 3 to 4 different types of the weapon. And all of these types have different Fizz skill. So 4 skills for every character it will be the same. It's like you're playing in Dota 2 or League of Legends, but the weapons will give you other skills. Okay.
Back to you. And then there was the Radiant Dawn that lets you empower your sword and shield with radiant energy, extending the damage and range of all of your attacks. And as you can see, each one of these sword and shields with that unique ability really opens up and adds new place. It gives you a whole new ability to add into your rotation. I could use more than just one-handed swords and shields. I could use any other weapon in the game, and in fact, I did just that. Most of my playtime on Wingrave was spent using two-handed melee weapons. This class of weapon is a heavy-hitting and deals high damage to health and resilience, which is different than how the sword and shield functions. So while in combat with the two-handed melee weapon, that's also got this system called momentum, where the longer you're in combat, the more momentum you build up, the higher your momentum, the more damage your attacks deal. And then that momentum also plays into the two-handed weapon abilities. So I started out with the two-handed axe called Typhoon. Its ability Shatter would consume all of my momentum to perform a strong overhead slam directly in front of me, sort of like in a cone. Hitting an enemy with this would debuff them, causing them to take additional damage for 10 seconds. Then I switched to the two-handed sword, Titan's Bane. This ability was Molten Cleave, would have me slam my sword into the ground, which would split the earth and form a straight line of molten lava. It would deal some initial damage on impact, but then would also for a few seconds pulsate damage over time to anyone who continued to stand on top of it. Now in the most recent build that I played, there were actually a total of 20 different individual weapons just like this. There were 6 ranged weapons, 5 two-handed melee weapons, 5 dual daggers, and 4 sword and shield. So there's 20 right now, but as with the Wayfinders, they are intending on adding new weapons with every single season,
Hi, Liam.
which is going to
How are you,
add
man?
a lot of variety. You know, initially, I was really concerned when I learned about
Waiting for when the developers will fix things, watching the videos, you know, the usual stuff when the new game is coming up. So welcome, chill, have your time. I have on another monitor the Discord from the developers, so I'm checking stuff. Still nothing new. I'm fine. It's Thursday, so it's almost Friday, and you know we like Fridays because Friday is the end of the week. We have the weekend. My family is off of the town. They are visiting the grandparents. So it's only my weekend. I will definitely play 24/7 in something cool like Wayfinder, I hope. So I'm good. Thank you. How are you? You good as well? Yeah. So I don't understand. Is my alert box working or not? Are you guys, like, some of you are new ones? Like, are you guys subscribed or not? I just need to understand if it will work, if it will show the message on the screen that somebody new subscribed to the channel or not, because it's, you know, it's YouTube. It's not like on Twitch here, but better possibility in future, because the quality of the stream is 2K, you know, the bitrate is better and everything is better. So I definitely will stick to the YouTube. I better like it. And also you can do videos after that with a good quality. Right, so still waiting. Let's go.
How the system worked, where these wayfinders were just characters and not classes, and they had 4 static active abilities and a couple of passives that would never change. But with the weapon system being as open as it is, with any character, any wayfinder able to use any of the 20 weapons that are in the game, with more to come, that combined with the other progression systems and customization in the game has really added a lot of variety to the overall gameplay experience, in my experience thus far with the game. On top of that, they've got future plans with the seasonal updates to add more abilities to the wayfinders. I'm going to detail that when we discuss the seasons later in the video. But now let's talk about the game itself, right? We've covered the wayfinders, we've talked about how the weapon system works and briefly touched on combat. What are we doing with all of this? What is actually playing the game like? Well, the game is broken up into 2 main parts. There is the shared open zones and the instanced dungeons. So let's start off with the open zones. The main one in the game is the Highlands. This is a
the same for me.
like
The same for me, Liam.
themed woodland zone.
Bought the
It's
game.
broken up into several areas, each with their own themes and
Sorry,
points.
bought the game. I mean, bought the pack, right? Planned the stream. Like, okay, Thursday we can play the good time, and as always, it's not working. But we'll wait. I don't think that it will. I think that it will be fixed in the nearest time. So let's stick to the login. Let's stick to the login. When finally we will have possibility to enter the game, it will be fun. Did you guys play the game during beta?
Interest,
Because
there's
I
the
am,
typical
and
variety
it
of
was pretty
fantasy
good.
enemies. You'll come across
Like it.
goblins, bandits, elementals, and wildlife. There are public events of various sizes and complexity, some that you can solo, others that require groups, along with various side quests and collectible resources to gather. It is a fairly standard open zone with about what you would expect. You'll walk around doing all of the above mentioned activities. There's some light exploration, some traversal elements. You've got ladders and zip lines to get around. There's a bunch of hidden secrets that you can find, but for the most part, it's pretty upfront, pretty standard open zone. It's also a shared world, meaning that you will see other people running around, not hundreds, but think about tens along the lines once more of the shared spaces you see in a Destiny or Division. And you will mostly be spending time in the Highlands as you move through the main campaign in the game, as you do side quests, and to collect some specific things for a few of the game's progression systems.
Yeah, I was invited on one beta, which was the first one, the earliest one. And what I liked, like Chris said right now in the video, the combat system feels pretty good. The visuals also, I really like this style. It's really simple. It's like the upgraded World of Warcraft, right? And it looks cool. What I don't like that it's not even close to MMORPG. It's just the session game for the dungeons. It's basically the Destiny in the medieval setting, which is cool. I like this. It's not like we have much games in medieval settings with magic going to dungeons, except of MMORPGs, and we don't have much good MMORPGs, and we're still waiting. At least I'm waiting for official hardcore server for World of Warcraft. I can spend like a month there having fun with you guys playing hardcore servers, but then I don't know what will be this year for MMORPGs. So maybe Wayfinder at least, we'll eat some our time. We'll have some time, some fun here.
Now, in addition to the Highlands, there's also this large town called Skylight. This is where you arrive shortly after the tutorial. Here you will find various useful NPCs and crafting stations for making characters, weapons, consumables, and relics, which are part of the game's sort of equipment system. There's also this Echo Matrix where you can craft imbuements that enhance dungeon runs, and you're also going to find the entrance to the Gloom Anchor here, which is tied into the game's procedural dungeon system. And like the Highlands, Skylight is also a shared space, so you will see other players. And then finally, there is the Deepwood Halt. This is the third and final of the open zones that are going to be at the game for the early access release.
So they added one zone. That's cool, because in the beta they only had 2 zones, the city and the Highlands or whatever, and it's not much. It's not much, definitely. And we thought, like, will they add something new or not? They added the new zone, which is cool. I don't think it's cool for 6 months, like early access will be for 6 months. So if they will not add fast something else, like in 2 weeks, nobody will play this. Everybody will just wait for for the launch of the game in 6 months, right? You think it's something else? Yeah, I mean, I can agree with you, man. That it's not usual game. It's like not. It's not copying. I mean, it's copying Warframe, obviously, because of the developers. But it's not like on the market we have many of such games. Like it's only Destiny and Warframe. And I'm happy that if the game will be good, I'm happy for that. I don't know about the content right now in early access. Whatever. If it's not much content in early access, I will not be sad. I will wait for the launch. I will play the game and then I will wait for the launch. But I still don't understand the big picture. What will be the end game of the game? But yeah, I hope the game is good. I every time hope the game is good because I want to play good games.
Release. This one is significant.
Right, one sec. Let me check. Why do you like the game, Liam? What is your thoughts? Nothing, right? Okay.
Smaller in size when compared to the Highlands, and also
Okay,
it
so
doesn't
the
really have
new
much of
zone is
anything to
small.
do. Like there's not a lot going on here. It acts sort of more of a hub to the game's 3 snow-themed dungeons, or as they are called in this game, the Lost Zones. And this actually ties into one of my biggest worries or concerns for the game currently, which is just a general lack of open world content. There's
Exactly.
really only those 3 spaces. But anyways, I want to talk about the most substantial part of the game, and that is the dungeons. This is really the biggest chunk of content the Wayfinder has to offer. So these are instance procedurally structured locations. They're called Lost Zones, and you'll be running these over and over again for resources, currencies, and loot. This is where you will be spending a majority of your playtime in the game, as it is the primary form of progression and also amounts to a bulk of what is offered for playable content. While Wayfinder does have those aforementioned open zone spaces, the Lost Zones, the dungeons, are really what this game is all about at the moment. So unlocking dungeons is done by progressing the main story quest. After the intro tutorial, you are brought to the open world, where upon completing a few tasks, you are asked to talk to some NPCs and go out to find the entrance to the Codex halls. Now this is an actual physical location within the Highlands. So you make your way over, maybe you do some open world stuff en route, but once you arrive, you enter the dungeon, you do the run, which involves moving through rooms and hallways, killing some enemies, collecting resources, and then when you reach the end and clear the final room event, after that, the Codex.
So you like the game because the developers care about the players and you love grindy games like World of Warcraft. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't know about the developers, are they care about the players or not. I didn't see actually much communication from their side. I see that they're doing something and they're answering the community, which is good. That's yes. That's W. And grindy games like World of Warcraft. I mean, man, World of Warcraft is not grindy. It's double-edged conversation about World of Warcraft. It's basically not grindy, but you need to grind many hours to the end game content. Yeah, I mean, we all like multiplayer games because of the grind, right? That's cool. And I agree with you this because if the combat system in the game like that, where you will grind 90% of the time on the dungeons, if the combat system is cool, the game is good. And here the combat system is cool. So, and also visuals. Yeah, I really like them. It's not realistic, it's not cartoonish, it's something in between, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I like it.
Halls becomes available as an option to open and run from the Gloom anchor that is in Skylight. And that is how unlocking dungeons for the sake of farming works in this game. There will be various steps in between, but once you reach and clear a dungeon as part of that main story quest, it then becomes available for you to run back in town, from which point you can just stay in town and keep farming them over and over, which you will be doing because that is basically the game. That is the game, farming for progression, farming for wayfinders, farming
stay
for
a little.
weapons, and any other associated resources and items to power yourself up. Does that get repetitive? Well, yes, of course it does. As it does with every loot farming game, sooner or later, it gets pretty repetitive. Now, Wayfinder's plan to try to keep things fresher longer is by making the subsequent runs of those dungeons different every time, thanks to the procedural placement of dungeon
That's
layouts.
cool.
This
Yeah,
more
the
or less
dungeons are
amounts to a
procedural.
varied combination of rooms and their connecting pieces. So you'll have some hallways that maybe lead into small rooms, and then maybe that small room has multiple hallways off of it going in different directions. On one side, you might find a big room that has multiple levels for you to go up and down with some enemies in there. There could be some hallways off of that, or maybe there isn't. Then you loop back and head in the other direction, and maybe you come across a puzzle room, or a room that has an event, or a mini boss, or some NPC, or even side quests that you can do within the dungeon. Every single dungeon has basically a set number of building blocks. You can kind of think like Legos if you want, and it's how they're placed together and how they're connected and how they are laid out, which
Yeah, I mean, the 6 months early access, many games do that right now, which I don't like at all. Like, because you're right, it will hurt the game. The people, for me, it's like if I will like the game right now, but it will be just lack of content or something like that, I'll be okay. When they will drop the content, I definitely will go and play. It was the same like in Baldur's Gate 3. When we started, like at the beginning, it was the specifically early access with some small content, and I played the game and I'm like, yeah, this is super good game. And then I just dropped the game for 3 years, and now I play Baldur's Gate. It's fun. I don't think that, and I will come back to Wayfinders as well. Like if the game will be good, but it's not content, I will just, okay, whatever. And I will come back if the game will have hype during the launch. But if the game is bad now, that's death sentence. You know, people will remember the bad game, and when they will launch it, nobody will go there. So I don't like this early access. It's the long. I'm okay with like, you know, close beta for the founders packs, like I don't know, 2 weeks on, and then the open beta for 2 weeks, and then the launch. That's cool. Okay, hi. Can you help me? First of all, Alberto. I will not even try to read your surname. It's just, you know, blah, 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 or it's really complicated to read. So Alberto, hi man, welcome to our community. I don't know, we don't actually have the name of the community. If you have something in your mind, drop it there. We need to, you know, to call you something, guys. Like the clan. I like clan because I played Lineage 2 for many years. Okay, no mind. Hi, can you help to choose a class? I want to play solo mostly and grind gold alone most of the time. Yeah, lone wolf man, me the same. So actually you will do that because you know how the dungeons in the game are working. It's when you will have a little bit of gear, you can go by yourself solo in dungeons and just grind them. If you will have your party or something, you just will go in the same dungeons but on a higher level. So it's not a problem to solo with every class. The thing is what you like to play and how you like to play. Basically, we have 6 classes, right? And 3 of them are, let's say, free. If you will buy the basic pack, you will have Wingrave, the name is of the guy, right? The Silo and Nis. So Wingrave is the tank. You can use different weapon with every class. You can use every type of weapon with every class, but you have the 4 abilities and these abilities in every class, right? That you can't change. And this is how you will play. So Wingrave, it's a tank. You have tanky abilities and you have healing abilities. Then, which is like you can grind the big bosses yourself and heal yourself. Then you have the Silo, which is the engineer. You can shoot, you can drop bombs, etc., etc. And maybe for solo it's better. And you have the Nis, right? The rogue. I think it will be more complicated to play as a rogue solo because, you know, rogues are usually squishy. Now I think go with Wingrave or engineer. If you will buy not the basic pack, you also will have Cairo, which is battle mage, war mage, Senja, right? The big brawler lady. And also the Venomous. So for solo, I don't know, man. Actually, you can choose whatever you want. Everybody is viable, and you can play solo with anybody. Maybe Wingrave for the beginning will be more simple. I will say like that. But I want to try Nice, the rogue.
Will change from one run to the next, and that's how they are playing.
Yeah, let's check. Maybe something happening. Yeah, I have the same thoughts. So I also bought the basic pack. So we'll have 3 heroes: Wingrave, tank heal, right? Engineer, Silo, or Rogue. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And also you can open other classes during the game. You just need to grind some stuff. It could take some time, but you know, it's the game about grind. So what's the problem? Yeah, no problem. Ask any questions. I'm happy to help whatever I know about the game. I don't know much actually, because I only played beta. The first one for a few hours and I didn't like it. I mean, I liked the game. But it was laggy. And I watched the videos. I did my video, so I did the research about the game. So that's why I know something, but not much. I want to play it together with you guys. Okay, you got an idea. If you're grinding the same dungeon over and over, that means speed matters. So I assume Rogue in the... Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's the same thing that I'm thinking. The only issue with the Rogue, it really, because it's a hack and slash game, it's really dependent on lag and network. So I hope everything is good, and I think that Rogue will be the fastest grinder. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, because Rogue have, you know, this dash skills. He can jump faster and like in different directions. So most likely the Rogue could be the fastest one. That's why I'm thinking about Rogue. It could be not the simplest one, but maybe it will be the fastest one. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, man. Liam, I also wanted that. I wanted to play as Senja. Really wanted, or Kairos. I really like the War Mage stuff. But I mean, it's like too much for the early access. 44 euros. It's like this, the full game. It's like Baldur's Gate type of the game, the huge one. It's not fair enough. That's why I will grind for somebody, for Kairos or Senja, but we'll start with Nice. Okay, we're still waiting. Let's go with the video.
Planning to keep things fresh. In total, with the early access release, they're going to have 9 dungeon templates or dungeon locations. There are 3 in
exactly the theme about dungeons. Let's, boys,
in the Aurelian setting, 3 in the Mines setting, and 3 in Reaver Woods, which is that second open zone that basically, like I said, is just a hub for these areas. I should also mention one distinguishing factor is the Aurelian and the Mines have a general structure of sort of hallways and rooms, or hallways and open spaces, where the Reaver Woods, the snow-themed dungeons, are much, much more open. Lots of open space tiles that are basically placed next to each other. So each one of those locations very distinct from each other, different tile sets, different visual identity, room types, events. There is some crossover here and there, especially in the theming between each of those groupings, but they are also each individually unique and distinct enough to be identifiable just at a glance. On top of that, variety also comes through difficulty settings, imbuements, and boss hunts. So upon successfully completing a dungeon run, you will then unlock its next difficulty tier. So you start with the first level, you clear that, you unlock level 2. Each of these levels will scale up everything within it to be tankier and deadlier. The harder dungeons will give you better rewards. There's also the imbuement system, and that's
the thing. You can go in the low dungeons, low level dungeons by yourself, solo, when you don't have friends around, or like party finder not working or something. But it also, like, you click the button and already have party to go. You don't need to communicate, you just go together with somebody. It's a simple game.
pretty cool. It adds another layer of difficulty by enhancing enemies and even the dungeon itself with unique affixes. So
Cool.
you
So-
will craft
okay.
these imbuements. There are 5 imbuement types, and they sort of act like a resource to put into your dungeons, changing them up. So the shadow imbuement will make enemies blow up upon death. Solar will make it so that enemy attacks cause you to burn, dealing damage over time. Greed will put piles of gold in the dungeon. The more of this you grab, yeah, you get more gold, but then you're also going to take more damage throughout the rest of the run. The flora
You actually can see that on his videos. Most of the time, he's a solo. He's doing solo dungeons. They blocked Russia from playing this game, so you can't buy it on Steam, or how it's working. How do they block Russia?
imbuement has toxic mushrooms fill the dungeon, which spawn large poison pools. And then finally there's chaos, which has this trickster that messes up with your run, giving you various debuffs. So as you can see, there are multiple imbuments, each doing different things. Adding an imbuement to your run makes it harder in exchange for better rewards. Eventually though, you unlock the ability to apply multiple imbuments to a single run, and these multiple combinations don't just like stack the 2 buffs together. Every single combination of these 5 with combos of 2, every one of those actually adds an entirely new unique dungeon debuff. So there.
Okay, cool. So you can, you can grind for the items and then you can put them in the dungeon. So dungeon became super hard and super unique with some debuffs, etc. Like you challenge yourself, but you get better. That's cool. It's some kind of randomize, some kind of different variety of the dungeons, right? Okay, so they made it impossible to buy the game if you are live in Russia. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go on politics in this channel, right? But I also from Russia as well. For me, it's sad. I mean, it's bad shit about the war, etc. And it's bad, right? It's bad, just like period. But it's not helping when you just close the store to play the game for people. I mean, everybody have VPN, or you need to buy the Turkish account, which is 4 times cheaper. Yeah, it's just stupid. I don't understand that. Okay, so let's check. Maybe we have some new. Okay, we have 8 people on our stream. So thank you for you guys. I think it's the biggest stream so far for this channel that I have. But the thing is, it's like 1 hour, almost and a half. We're just talking about stuff and we can't play the game. So maybe I'm IRL streamer, just talk to people.
There are a ton of different imbuement affixes.
God, appreciate your time, guys.
Yeah, and you will want to be doing this because this is actually one of the primary ways to collect the pieces needed for you to craft Wayfinders. So working your way up the difficulty tier.
I sell 6. Yo, man, welcome to the clan. So it sounds good or not? Alberto, thank you. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I like to spend time. I like evening time to talk to the chat if I have some viewers during the stream, and today is a good one. When it will be open? It's open, man. I sell. It's open, but it's just some problem with the servers, and developers said like an hour ago that they will fix it in 10 minutes. And they still do that. So some problem with authentication, right? Over the servers, I don't know, something bad happening. We're waiting for that. Your audio quality. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate this compliment, because how many hours I spent tuning this, because it's not expensive stuff, it's cheap stuff from Amazon or from the AliExpress, something like that. And if it sounds good, thank you. I really appreciate it, because I think the sound is the most crucial part of the streams. Quality of the video, obviously, for the games, but sound is really important. And I also, it's already evening here in Spain, so I also have this. Look at that. Check this out. Bam! Now you can see me well, right? Let me, yeah, I think looks good, guys. Okay, enough light. You also knew you like man, my soul is singing when I hear something like that. I'm doing this channel for this fun, to talk with people. That's why I'm changing, because if you don't know, I'm like, most likely you came from other channel, right? From my other channel, because I have other channel about video editing and etc. etc. It's like a bigger channel, not the hugest one, but still, I mean, 33k people. Well, it's a big one for me, but that's why I started this one as well, because it's more possibility to talk with people. It's more possibility to connect during the streams, to make the videos, because I'm like playing games. That's why I'm doing the stuff about games, and I like to play mmorpg games. That's why I'm doing stuff about mmorpg, right? So yeah, really appreciate your time, guys, and I hope we'll form the cool community here. We will do, definitely. I already see that.
Tiers and working your way up to be able to do those multiple imbuements on a single dungeon run. That's your ultimate goal that you're moving towards. And then finally, lastly, there are boss hunts. Every one of those 9 dungeon locations will have 1 to 2 unique boss hunts for you to take on. You first have to collect the materials to craft a unique key, but then once
okay, so it's like in the Final Fantasy 14 online, right? You just go not to the dungeon, but just straight to the boss, which is also cool. Some variety of the stuff that you can do in the game.
You can farm that boss over and over again. Just like the dungeons, you'll be farming the bosses depending on what it is you're looking for resources, currencies, loot, whatever. Typically, most dungeon runs would take me anywhere in the ballpark of 10 to 15 minutes, more or less depending on the layout of the dungeon, how many side activities I engage with, and my just overall pacing of playing. And with that, I also want to add, like, the basic flow to a game experience with the time that I played so far looks something like this. Log on, I would run some dungeons, do a couple boss hunts, and then go out into the open world to do side quests and events, collect some stuff. Now, exactly which dungeons I would do, what boss hunts, what resources I was looking for, that was all entirely dependent on whatever my crafting goal was, whatever I was working towards, whether it was to make a new specific weapon, to craft a new wayfinder, or to get any of the things needed for the game's other progression systems. Speaking of which, let's cover the progression systems quickly. Accessories.
Yes,
these are Wayfinder's version of gear. They are various relics like rings, scarves, horns, trinkets, basically various artifacts that you'll find. And these are more or less just stat sticks. So they're going to drop while fighting enemies, or you can find them while opening chests. A lot of these can even be crafted. And it's a pretty straightforward system. They will come in levels, rarities, and you will be equipping the best version of whatever relic you have that has the particular stats that you're looking for. Beyond that, relics can also be part of a set. And with that, you'll get additional bonuses the more of these you have equipped. Then there are echoes. Echoes are like a gem system. You will collect these, and they also provide stat boosts, increasing your health, weapon and ability damage, crit, and other various stats. There's also an entire class of echoes that add ability modifiers. So these can be things like using your weapon's ability will drop a bomb that deals damage. If you lose half of your guard break, it creates a shield.
Okay, that's cool. It's something already like Diablo or Path of Exile. So you have like, what is that? Echoes, right? You can put some ability modifiers in echoes. When you will use stuff, it's something will happen. So you can do builds. This is really cool. It's like the variety of your building system during the progression. Maybe not huge, but still, you do some, I don't know, shot by the engineer, and you add the fireballs that will explode after the shot on the mark where you did, like where the bullet landed, which could be really cool.
That equal to 25% of your health.
Okay, do we have something new? Let's check. And we're going in. No. Please go. Go. No? Okay. What do we have on official Discord? We have nothing. Nothing. Okay. Watching video.
Or there was one where melee combo finishers would make a large AoE blast at the end. There's actually quite a lot of these in the game, and while I never saw any of them that would directly affect the abilities of your character, a lot of them were just tied to general combat, attacks, and defensive things, and they again really helped enhance your character, adding additional effects. And
If I understand right, they have some problems with the code on login server side. Might take a while for them to fix it. Ooh. Where did you get this information, Alberto? Because if it's correct, because if you don't know, guys, I'm working as a game developer. I'm in a game development company. I'm a producer. So I'm working with the guys who do that, so I understand how it works. And if they have a code problem on the login server side, ooh, it could take. Yeah, I mean, if it's like that, they will come back in 30 minutes or so, and they will say, guys, we can't fix it. We postpone the game launch like till Friday night. It most likely like that. It's a common thing for new MMO. Even WoW Classic had the same issue. I mean, it's different things. If it's code problem with the login server, they can't fix it like a hotfix. They need to test it, otherwise it will drop things. If the problem with the big number of the players, like during the World of Warcraft Classic or whatever DLC launch, it's in other stuff. It's the server stuff and maybe authentication stuff. It's like, you know, we'll DDoS. We basically doing the DDoS attack right now on their servers. It could be fixed by the, you know how they can do real queues. And the number, and people will just wait. So they will push people to the game by small portions. It could work. But if it's really caught in the login server side, oh, it's bad, man. It's bad. But we'll wait. Like,
the
I have plenty of time,
works
guys, to
pretty
talk
much
with
like
you.
it works in Warframe. So basically, echoes are slotted into your character, your weapon, and your accessories, and each of these will have a set echo.
But Liam, I agree with you. There are too many players, which is super good. I like when it's like that, because the game is good then. I mean, at least everybody will go and try it.
Capacity. So the echoes themselves have a type as well as a cost. Again, the system works really similar to Warframe, where you have to match the echo type to a proper slot. Doing so will cut its cost in half, which in turn lets you fill in more echoes before you reach your echo capacity. And echoes can be upgraded if you find one you like and you just want to make it stronger. You can feed other echoes into it, increasing its star rating. There's also this affinity system with 3 categories for you to progress in.
Oh man, it's many systems that are going on in the game, so which is cool as
which
well.
Are instinct, discipline,
It's added some layers of you know, depth of the game, because the game pretty simple, and this all stuff, it's why we will grind, which is cool.
Focus. This progression can be done for both your character as well as your weapon, with each category enhancing a particular combination of offensive and defensive stats. There are also perks. The further you progress into each one of these categories, you unlock additional passive bonuses for your character. Now, for the ability,
so you became faster, stronger, and all this stuff, right?
as I mentioned, every single Wayfinder has a set 4 abilities. Those never change, although as you level your character, you do get points, and those points can be used to enhance those abilities. There's just no like branching path. There are no options here. It's just that every one of your 4 abilities will have 3 tiers of upgrades, and then depending...
So basically, they didn't change anything after the beta test. They add the new zone, small one, right? They polished things, I hope. But they didn't change anything in the progression system, etc., which is not good, but okay. We're taking down the servers to fix the following issue: login error, player not being able to complete tutorial into the shadows. Yeah, I also see that. I also see that in the Discord. Login error 500. But it's like you can't understand what does it mean, because they know the number of the error, and somewhere in their books it means something. But for us, what does it mean? Maybe a login error of 500. It's too many players, obviously. Maybe it's not. Okay, let's check. Maybe we will be the first one. Yeah, it's not, most likely it's not a code issue because they have a build of the game. You know how it works? They have a repository, like this game is Unreal, right? So they have some kind of big repository database like Plastic or GitHub or whatever. They're working on them, different parts of the development, different departments do stuff, artists, developers, the engineers, the designers, everybody do something. Then they merge it, test it, and then after that they launch the build. So the build that we have already, we are playing it right now. They can't change build fast. They need to hotfix it. We need to download something. If it's on our side, if it's on the server side, it's a backend. Oh, it's a big headache. You can't just, open the backend of the server and change stuff. Most likely they can change some connectors. I think it's the problem of people. Like so many people are trying to log in and notification servers with the Steam don't work because as I assume they also have this connection between digital, whatever the name of the company that developed the game. They have their login. It should connect with the Steam, and then we will have possibility to go to the tutorial, as I understand it, but I don't know. Developers. First of all, Brad Brooks. Hey man, welcome. Happy to see you here. Developer server downtime. We are taking down the server to fix. Yeah. I can see it on the Discord. And then this guy said that we are continuing to work on the issue. We estimate approximately another 5 minutes to downtime. And then the hour ago or so, he said, we continue to work on the issue. We will keep you posted and apologize for the delay. So if it's big, in nearest time, like 15-20 minutes, they will come back and they will say, well, we can't handle that, so we postpone to the next day, which is okay, I think. It's bad that we spent already an hour and a half just talking about that, but for me, man, I can speak like that for hours, because you know what? To me, to get new subscribers to the channel, I have to do the huge video. I have to do the week research about some game, then drop the video, to do all this stuff. Now I'm just talking for an hour and a half, and I have plus 5 new subscribers. I love you guys. You're awesome. You're legends. So I can talk more and more. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, we're patient. Okay, let's continue the video.
Depending on what you want to focus on, you will upgrade the skills that you use the most or the ones that you find most useful. It is pretty bare bones, although in the future they are planning to change things up by introducing more ability options. All right, so that is a high-level overview of all of the game's systems, the content type, what there is to do, the progression, all of that. Now with that covered, I want to talk about my general impressions.
Yeah, Alberto, I think it is. I think it is. Actually, guys, let me add the chat here on the screen so you will see also. 1 second. You will see also the chat here. Boom. Okay, we have a chat. Try to drop any message. You will see it. Yeah, so most likely it's like number of people that are trying to go to the game and they can't. That's why, right? But as I said, for me, perfect time, guys. Like 8 people on the stream, the biggest stream for myself. So cool. Easiest fix will be to decrease amount of players that can log in. Like, yeah, exactly. Like Alberto, you're saying, exactly like that. And why don't we see the chat messages? What the hell? I want the chat messages on the screen, but anyway, it's not so important. Yes, you're definitely right. So what they need to do if it's a login server because of the big amount of people who are trying to log in, just to decrease the number that people that could be concurrent of login or doing the tutorial and like do the portions, right?
And specifically my likes and dislikes, what I think is good, bad, and could use some
Okay,
improvement.
interesting
So
part
let's
of
start
the
off
video.
with the good stuff. Number one is the visuals. I actually, although I find this a
Agree with
little
that.
contentious, I personally really like the visual style of this
Agree.
game. I like the
I
art direction.
also
this
like it.
combination with both WildStar and World of Warcraft, with these oversized buildings and oversized armor.
It looks really, you know, the scale is good. I don't like that it's not real open world. It's just, you know, some zones to do the PvE, but it looks good. It looks like big. And it's like, for me, it's like World of Warcraft on the maximum, on the new engine, which is cool.
And weapons and over-the-top cartoony characters. I actually find it very appealing. I think it looks really good. This more stylized visual also has a better chance at longevity. It's just more.
I spent $30 to play this before I go to work. Now I'm sad. Yeah, where are you from, man? Are you from States? Or where is your time zone? Yeah, it's every time the shittiest ever possible thing when the new games launch. I also experienced this many times. Like, okay, sometimes even when I was younger, I like, okay, I have the vacation day. I'm not going to do my job today. I will play the new World of Warcraft DLC, and you're like sitting and waiting for hours and you can't play. Yeah, it's sad actually. So, but the thing is, like, don't be sad, man. Don't be sad. We will try the game anyway. Tomorrow everybody will play the game all together. So it's not the issue. Just, you know, okay, like say something like, okay, I don't care. Like, okay, the game is not working right now. I will chill a little bit in the chat. I will go to work. I will come back, and then every issue with the servers will be gone, and you will, you know, sit and play with the comfort, and you will chill. So don't bother, man. Come on, the day is good, right? If it's morning for you, so like good morning, have a good breakfast, have a good cup of coffee, and have your day in a good mood. That's the thing.
More likely
but I feel
to
you,
look
bro.
better for
I feel
a
you,
longer
bro.
period of time than games that go for those realistic looking graphics. But that argument aside, I just think visually the game is appealing. I have a lot of moments where I'm going through this world and I'm thinking, like, I just feel like that looks really cool. I really like the presence of the environment, the setting, all of that. I just generally find it appealing. The combat I also think is really good. I would actually say it's one of the
By the way, the chat is working. I can see you guys on the screen.
stronger points of this game across the board. It just feels good to do your basic combo attack patterns, mixing it in, weaving with your class abilities, various
Yeah, Alberto, it's you remember this movie? I don't remember the movie name. It was what the movie it was? It was Brothers Sisters or something like that. It's like half art house. It's about the Wild West. It was the cowboys, you know, and all this Wild West stuff. And the guys are staying with a rope on their necks, so like they were prepared to drop, you know, to hang. And everybody is like, so scary to die. And one guy is like, first time, guys. And it's the same now with this game. Like, not first time. I didn't even plan to start the stream right away. I finished my job and like I have 15 minutes of spare time. Okay, should I, you know, prepare everything and start exactly at 19 p.m. CET time because the game will drop at that time? Like, well, most likely it will be not so smooth. So yeah, it's every time the same. Every time the same. So don't have your hopes super high for the launch day. Just chill, you know.
chain combos, chaining from light attack to heavy attacks, doing drop attacks, blocking and dodging, all of that stuff I just think feels really good. It's pretty snappy. And when the game is running well and when there aren't any network issues, I feel like combat just across the board feels pretty good. Playing into that, the weapon system, obviously the weapons also add to the combat because
yeah, what's the name of the movie? That was a cool movie. I mean, maybe I don't remember the right thing. I remember the cool movie. Like if you want to watch a cool movie, really interesting and depth movie about the Wild West, just Google Brothers Sisters. It's like few interesting stories about Wild West. The who was the director of the movie? Let me check. Okay, I need to check it. So the movie Brothers Sisters, Sister Brothers. This one. Yeah, this one. I don't remember this moment was in this movie or not, but Sisters Brothers. Who are the directors? Okay, I don't know this guy. Maybe producers. I remember it was produced by somebody, some co-director. Anyway, watch this movie. This is super cool. It's really interesting. If you like something, you know, it's light but with some meaning. It's cool movie. Just watch it. But this thing about the first time, what was that movie? Okay, first time man hanging Wild West movie. Let's check it. If the game is killing Overwatch, then I'm happy. I mean, Overwatch is the... Yes, this is the movie. Sorry to interrupt you. This is the movie. This is the Buster Scruggs movie. It's so cool. I will show you this moment. Yeah, but about the Overwatch, man, Overwatch is shit. It's like so... Overwatch 2 is so bad game. I'm like... If you will compare it to Fortnite, if you will compare it to anything like Fortnite, Warzone, Apex Legends, Counter-Strike, whatever you want, it's super cool. But Overwatch is shitty shit. Okay, the movie, check it. Buster Scruggs, super cool movie as well about Wild West. And the actor also, this actor is really good also.
People are so
yeah. So that movie, Sisters Brothers, it's a cool one. But I was talking about this one. It's Coen Brothers. Really cool. Like watch all the movies that these directors did. They're really cool.
Distracted. So I'm the distractor with a little story. People can't get enough of them. Because, well, they connect the stories to themselves, I suppose. And we all love hearing about ourselves. So long as the people in the stories are us. But not us.
This'll tell the tale.
Only scared that my video will be not monetized because of this music, etc. But I want you to, to watch this one. This is the thing.
First time.
You know what I mean? Like first time. Yeah, it's the same now with Wayfinder. Okay, I used to love Overwatch, but Blizzard destroyed everything fun about. Yeah, that's the thing. Overwatch 1 was a cool game. I really loved them as well. It was a new approach to the, we didn't have Overwatch in that time. It was we have a Team Fortress 2, which is the old outdated game, right? And we had a Counter-Strike, and everybody liked Counter-Strike, right? And they dropped a new game. It's basically the Counter-Strike plus Team Fortress 2 with the skills, etc. And it's Blizzard, so quality was good. It was a good game. But then, for some reason, they dropped Overwatch 2, which is the same game. I just didn't understand it. And now it's like so messy when you look at some tournaments, because I like the cyber sports, right? When you watch some tournament or something about the Overwatch, I can't understand shit because it's like something happening on the screen and I don't like it. And what I also wanted to tell, I don't remember, but let's try it. So nothing new from the developers, which is alarming. Most likely nothing will happen. Should we play other game? I can show you guys Dark and Darker, for instance. Also cool game, also in early access, but it's working at least. Oh, what do you want, guys? Or we will watch video about Wayfinder and we'll wait. Yeah, in Discord chat is like something people preparing the riot. Nothing new from the developers. Nothing new here. Okay, let's watch the video.
Because every single weapon class is quite distinct from each other, not just in the attack combos, whether they're melee or ranged, but they all have unique mechanics. Every single weapon class plays different, but then each individual weapon with those 20 weapons total have their own skills as well. So every single Wayfinder you play has 20 potential additional skills that you can slot in depending on the weapon that you're using.
That's cool.
And I think that really adds a lot to the game. I also really like the open world, and it's a real shame that there isn't more of it, because the one particular zone that's really built up, the Highlands, it's really cool. There's a lot of different spots to see. I like the verticality. I like the traversal options. They're like what are kind of jumping puzzles. They're not in the sense that they're not going to reward you for anything, but there's areas where if you're jumping properly, you can navigate and maybe you'll find a hidden chest or a hidden progression item, a hidden resource, whatever. They've got their ladders and those zip lines that I mentioned, and it's just a cool play space. It's fairly decent sized. It just absolutely kills me that we basically only have one open zone area, because the second snowy one, like I mentioned, doesn't really count. It's basically just a hub for those dungeon entrances. Speaking of the dungeons, I think the dungeon system is also well thought out. I really enjoy how they do these tile sets, how they've got these different regions with the different dungeons, and then those dungeons are mixed up because of the procedural placement of the rooms and hallways and all that stuff. And I didn't really go into it much, but the dungeons, besides like the different layouts and stuff, they are full of different activities, different side events. There are like puzzles for you to solve as well, and those
That's
properly
also
solving
cool.
those puzzles will give you rewards.
I mean, it's a grindy game, right? So we'll grind most of the time, and we'll grind for this progression system, echoes, the skills, the passives, that something, blah, 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 you know? And most likely we'll grind in the dungeons. So dungeons have a variety to add these, you know, items to craft the keys, etc., which is cool. We have different levels of dungeons, like from 1 to 5. And also if the dungeons are procedural generated, but in a good way, when you have different, like he said, like Chris said, different activities and something, you know, to do every time the new or in a new way, could be interesting.
Are opening up an additional boss fight as you move through the dungeon. A lot of really cool stuff, a lot of interesting things to see and discover with all of the dungeon tile sets. However, like the open world, it does feel like they are just fairly limited in variety, and I would really like them to build that out. And then also on the good side, at least tentatively, I felt when I played through the beta period starting from scratch, the pacing of progression felt good. The time it took to like work up and unlock a new weapon or upgrade your stuff, you know, feed in echoes, upgrade your items, going through the process of grinding for a new Wayfinder or weapon. It seemed like it was pretty good, but how they pace that, how long it takes to do that stuff, that's all very much so subject to change. So that one's only tentatively on the good list. On to the bad list. For starters, combat. I know I said it's good, but my other concern is that it might be a little too shallow to stay engaging in the long term, because yeah, every single Wayfinder does only have 4 abilities, and your basic attack combos, I guess a 5th ability when you consider your weapon. And already in the time that I played this game so far, I really feel like I've gotten the hang out of playing Windgrave. Although from what I understand, just like how DE does with Warframe, they are intending to keep things fresh by having you play different characters. That is
Okay, yeah, so I can imagine what he's talking about. It's like when you play, like imagine you're playing the Dota 2 match, right? And it's like 15 minutes, and then you change the character, then you change the character. If you play Dota 2 match for like a week, same character, with the same abilities, with same everything, you will be bored, right? And that's why the thing will be to change characters for different dungeons, like the whole account progression. I don't know if it will be fun or not. I'm more the guy when I like create the character and I'm all about this character, like I mean, World of Warcraft, for instance. But let's see.
Is the intention here. You are expected to play other Wayfinders, but even if you don't play other Wayfinders, you're also then expected to work towards unlock and play with other weapons, and there will be new weapons and Wayfinders coming in every single season. As a base combat system, it does feel like it lacks some of the depth here, but it seems like that depth will be coming.
What they lack to add, at least like you have 4 abilities, just do the fork for these abilities. Like after some level, you can choose this ability will be AoE or precise strike. Like small things, but change abilities at least, and add some like 2 more abilities. So you can, you can choose what you will, how you will play. It's like the new world, right? You have a weapon, you have like how many abilities with a weapon? Like 3 or 4? It's not much, and you choose. You have like only 4 free active with one weapon. And that's okay, because you can change stuff and it's like different builds.
Even more so if you will play multiple Wayfinders. But if you are intending, or if there's only one Wayfinder you like playing, like if you only want to play as Wingrave with the one-handed sword and shield, and there's only one out of those 4 one-handed sword and shields that you like the ability of, the base combat depth will probably get pretty repetitive because it isn't too deep. That would be too shallow if you are not intending to mix things up and play multiple Wayfinders with multiple weapon combinations. Speaking of that, I also feel like there might be a lack, there is right now a lack of content variety. I was really banking on them entering early access. I was hoping for like 4 or 5 open world zones that were similar to the Highlands, but now we know the Highlands is basically the only single open world area because Reaver Woods is just a tiny hub that lets you walk into the dungeon entrances. I'm actually going to assume that if this game gets a lot of negative reviews, this will be one of the combat depth with characters only having 4 abilities right now, and the fact that there's truly only one open world zone. I'm going to assume this is where most of the negative criticism is going to come from, barring any performance or network issues that people might have. I feel like if people start out, they do the tutorial, they get introduced to Skylight, and then, after Skylight, they walk into the Highlands, which is really big. It really sets a positive tone. The first time you come across this, it's like, wow, this is really cool. This Highland area is really big. I can't wait to keep going and see what's next. All that's next is a tiny zone, and then that's it as of now in this early access. And I think that is going to be a major letdown for a lot of people. And if you feel like that might be a major letdown for you, it might just be worth waiting until the game is out of early access. And
that's what I talked about in the beginning of the stream. Most likely it will be, people will be sad about that. They'll, okay, it's early access, like screw it, I will play for a few days and then I don't want to play anymore, I will wait for the launch. It's not like PvP game when you can, master things, try different stuff, but that's the thing.
Officially releases.
Okay, let us check. I think I will stream like for an hour or so, maybe less, maybe more. Wait for the Wayfinder. If it's not, we will continue tomorrow, because tomorrow obviously they will fix it, right? I already don't think that they will fix it today. It looks like they will not. Maybe people will drop and people will stop to try to log in, and then it will be like few of us who are trying to do that, and it will work. At least now it's fast. Yeah, I mean, the lack of content, I mean, it's lack of content and lack of depth of the combat, right? That's the thing. Like, if you will compare to any game which also have additional activities, like if they will have the arena with the PvP, for example, and they will not, it's PvE game, but if they will, people will be okay. We do the progression of the character, we try it on arena or something like that, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. But here you will, you will feel the wall, and without the content, why you should continue to do that? But that's early access. I mean, the developers can just say, guys, it's early access. Like, what do you want from us? It's specifically for that. Let me try to restart the game, and let's check. Let's check Is somebody is in the game or not? Oh, what was that? It wasn't a new message, sorry. What was that? Access to the type. What does it mean? So they restrict access to the title. Maybe they will do the small portions who will play the game now. Because it's specifically said that, yeah, it's not only me. Everybody trying to do that. Everybody trying to do that. What do...
Server fixes are verified. Oh, they're verified?
What is that? What is that? What is that? Verify what?
Okay, there's something we can do in the meantime.
Servers verifying? What does it mean? Very soon.
Don't worry, I've got the entertainment ready.
He's drinking beer? I want beer as well. But
when is the game going to become free?
In
Probably
6 months.
after no one plays it. And they swap to a microtransaction order. People are review bombing the game. Are they still review bombing the game? Hold on, let's look at the reviews. Or is it...
Okay, people review bombing the game. Why? For what? Like, if the people doing the negative review for the game, it's... Why? Why do you do that? I mean, it's just the launch of the game. Mostly negative. Why? What the hell? Come on, guys. It's like, it's not fair. They just trying to launch the game. I know that you're frustrated. You want the game. You buy the game and all this stuff. Shit. Somebody have to buy this game for 112 euros and can't play. Yeah, I understand why the reviews are so bad. But it's just the launch of the game. Like, first time or what? Let's check. Like the review if you cannot log in. Okay. Ignore all the terminally ill, fake, negative reviews. Servers overloaded. Just like, okay, that's mostly it's good. WAYFINDER. WAYFINDER. That's a cool one. Yeah, I like this one. WAYFINDER. Okay. I bought a queue simulator. Okay. Okay. So it's basically people reviewing the game just because you can't play. They why? It's wrong. I don't think it's right. You have not to do that. Like, these guys developed the game for you to play it. So you can't. I mean, why it's so toxic? Why we have to be so toxic? Just wait a day or so. Like, okay, I also said that I can't play, but it's not correct reviews. And it's just like, you can't log in, but this review will be with the game forever. And why? Like, if we will have the good reviews, if you will review bad the game, like it's not good content, not good combat system. Yeah. 150 bucks login screen. Yeah, exactly. But it's not, I mean, the developers are stupid that they didn't prepare themselves for that, obviously. And they can like screw up their whole game because it's, reviews mostly negative. Maybe they will need to delay to test it more, something like that. But I don't think the game is bad. I think it's just like wait for the launch. Okay, let's check. Let's check other streamers what they think about that.
I don't want to watch any YouTube videos about the game. I don't want to know what I'm going into.
That's cool.
I know diddly shit about the game, and that's perfect. For all I know, this is a Pokemon collector. I know it's an MMO. It definitely looks terrible, and that's all I know about it.
No, it's not look terrible. It's look okay. WAYFINDERS. I like the name WAYFINDERS. It will stick to the game.
It. Did you play Warframe? And I loved Warframe.
So it's Warframe, basically.
Oh, ad break time. It's an ad break. I can't do any content. The plebs are waiting.
What?
Just stare into the camera.
Ah, okay. The
All right,
Twitch
ready?
doing...
Staring contest for the 1 minute while we're waiting on the plebs. You ready? Staring contest. Go.
It's something with the Twitch advertisement, right? Yeah, let's call it Wayfinders from now on. It's a good name.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. We're already in the queue like 2 hours. Still waiting. I have 7 of you guys here. 7, 8, 9 sometimes. But 8, I think it was the record for me. Let me check the YouTube. I have the analytics here. Now it's 9 people watching. What the hell? 9 people watching me waiting for the Wayfinders. Guys, I love you. It's so cool. Let me check. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's the biggest stream for myself. It's the biggest stream ever for this channel, for this small channel. And it will grow fast, guys. Believe me. This channel will grow fast. It will be so cool to have you all here from the beginning. Like it's basically right now. I only started like a few months ago. It will be so cool. So I'm happy that you're here. Wayfinders is making people crazy. Exactly. Exactly. Nothing here, nothing there. Okay, I think we can just drop we can go out from the game and just reconnect when everybody will be reconnecting. Remember, yeah, remember me when you will become really famous. And you know what, man? You know what? It's like, jokes aside, I'm not famous, obviously, but on the other channel, which is like 33K, it was like 2 years. It's a long way, you know, to build a YouTube audience. But I remember like 5 or 10 first guys who were talking with me on the comments and all this stuff. I really remember these guys. Wherever I drop the video now, they are on that channel, and they are like writing something like, yeah, I know these guys for 2 years. They're from the beginning, so definitely will remember. But let me become famous first, right? Not to go after the full work day and then 15 minutes to lunch and then to jump into the stream, but the fully video YouTube content creation, and you will have so good content from my side. It's already good. Just check my videos, but you know it will become more polished and more everything because I will have much time, obviously. Okay. Let me check one more time. Obviously nothing, right? Maybe something happening. Why it's so long? No. Welcome to early access. Yes. Okay, let's drop from here. Let's check what he's doing.
And I didn't expect to like clicking the login button so much, but it's a good game. I would say 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's actually the good game. Like you click login, login is doing some stuff, so the game is working. What's the negative reviews? Why?
DM clips 100 more the 99. Oh yeah, we're at 98.9. We're 1,000 subs away from getting the next YouTube plaque on that channel.
Yeah, it's still everybody's still
let's
waiting.
see where we're at.
What is that? Is
Oh,
it YouTube or what?
almost. Oh, it's on the way. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Yeah. After this long delay, I mean, it's obviously like I don't agree with the bad reviews because of the, waiting. But if the game will be shit and not optimized after all of this, well, the developers did it by themselves, right? They could just postpone the game for a few days.
Log
and
in. Okay, here we go. Log in. This is it. All right, I just got word. And now this is the one that's going to get us in. All right,
Really?
here we go, boys. We waited a long time, but now we actually get in. All right, good job, everybody. Good job on your patience. Having
job
that
on your
real
patience.
adult level of
Yeah,
patience.
I mean, good job. Now I'll have 9
You know,
viewers. It's the
good
record
to
for
be
my
able to
channel.
wait and not freak out when things don't go.
And
your
it's
way.
like 2
So now
hours.
we
We're
get
just waiting for the
rewarded
game.
and we can actually log in and play the game. This is exciting. Here we go.
Actually, I can say to you... Oh.
Horse shit! Takes so long, I just want to play the game.
I can say that for me it's the best game ever. My review will be like the super thumb ups because this game is so perfect that I have so many of you guys on my stream talking with me. I like this game. It works now, really. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's check it. Liam, you should be right. You should be right, man. You should be right. Waiting.
No. This isn't. What do you mean? This is the equivalent of DM's "Be Right Back" changing into a tiny bikini. No. This is "Be Right Back" changing into a tiny game. It's totally different.
Okay. Liam said that we are entering. Okay, he's in. Okay, let's go. Are we on or not? Let's check it. Come on, man, let's go. Liam, I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you. And... no more Wayfinders. Not for me, man. Not for me. You are in, I'm not. Okay, so I just will click this, right? Liam, you are a lucky bastard. Okay, William. First of all, hi, man. Welcome. Second of all, guys, I want also to enter the game. Let me change the thingy. So wherever we will enter the game, I will rush. Please. So should I do something different? What do you think? Like, what's happening? Why you're in? I'm not. 10 viewers. It's a super record for the Andre PLK channel. Thank you, guys. You're legends. We have the super record. Now I have 10 viewers at the same time on my channel. I will be back soon. Yeah, man. Sure, play the game. I mean, I will try to do this as well. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. We need more people. We need more community. We need more guys. More. We need to, to form this cool as channel community, to play together, to chill together, to form party, clans, whatever we want. We already have 10 people. We can play together. So don't forget, to click this cool like button and subscribe. Sorry to ask you, but, it's my job. 11 people. It's a new record for Andre PLK channel. Ooh, man. It's cool. We need 12. It's already 11 viewers. I mean, it's the record for myself. It's like the best that I had before. Let me check. I will close all the windows. Oh my god, so many of you guys. Thank you very much. But I'm still can't go in. Okay, I will click. Everybody is already playing, right? So maybe it is good chance for me as well to enter the game. Please, please, Wayfinders, allow me to play this game, please. What the hell? Cluster is live, so okay. Looks like we need to come back to our Twitch. Checking stuff.
For more.
No, it's not. Like, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky bastards, you know, because other streams is the same like myself. Nobody can log in.
Are we still on the washing the hands thing? Guys, I took a piss and washed my hands. There's not a lot of content in there. You guys are really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Unexpected error and web delivery. That's a new error. New error unlocked. Error while authenticated. New
New error unlocked. That's cool. Should I go to, you know, to pour a little bit more coffee while we're waiting? What do you think? Yeah, let's do that. I will be back in half of the minute. What's up? Are we in or not? We cool? So, people playing, why are we not playing? Right? What's happening, boys? Are we playing or not? Liam already like level 10 or something. William as well. And we're still trying to enter the game. What the hell is happening? Nothing. Okay, what's up? What's up? Where is this guy?
That will, I'm sure, going to help something. Okay, and Twitter says,
Bless you.
Okay. Nothing. Okay, there is something we do have time for while we're waiting. What we could do is we could log into RuneScape, and everyone that's currently watching could give me all of your old school RuneScape gold. I want to buy Torva. I need like 1 billion gold. So if everyone quickly logs in, Barbara, we have the time. We have to do it now. We have to quickly while we have the time, chat. This is your moment. Log into old school RuneScape and trade me.
Okay. Why is somebody is playing, somebody is not? Most likely they portioned the as we talked, right? They portioned the people, which is good. But at least they can do something like just a number. You are number this in the queue. Just wait for this. Wayfinder continues. We unlocked a new error. Unexpected error in web key. Okay. Nothing. At least coffee is working. I don't want to sleep because today was a harsh day at work. Okay, Liam, are you here, man, or not? Tell us. Are you playing? What's happening? We're still waiting. We need to support, man. We need to support. William, Liam. Who else is playing right now? Guys, in the chat. Who else is playing right now and who else can't play like myself? Okay, if you're playing right now, just drop the plus or say yes or something. If you are like me waiting, just drop the minus or F's in the chat, boys, you know. But we had our record. 11 people on the stream. It is so cool. I mean, if we'll continue like that in a month, we'll have, what, 111 people on the stream. It will be so cool to have this community. Okay, so...
Fuck! Why am I on the back of the login? What is this, Wayfinder?
Wayfinder.
You can see my number in the top right corner. I need you to type that number into the server to get me ahead or whatever it is you do and let me in.
We have the same numbers. Everybody have the same number. It's a number of the build. It's a number of the build, man.
Sigh. We have the same number? Fuck. Alright. Then they have no way of bypassing the plug line.
I know. It's just Liam playing, and we are waiting. That's why everybody is
Where's
waiting
your
for
streamer
Liam.
privilege? You lose it somewhere? I lost it right at the start of the stream, apparently.
So you played, and then you was kicked. Okay. At least I'm not the only one who is waiting. Sorry to say that, man. Sorry to say. How was the server? I mean, okay, was it laggy? Was it like bad? Or everything was fine, or you just was kicked? How you feel that? because it will answer some questions. Nothing new from the developers. It was smooth. Okay, yeah, the game begins like a tutorial. You go in the first dungeon or something, but I remember from the beta, most of the things was laggy, and that's bad. If it was smooth, that's a good sign. Then it's not a problem of the. It's like just too many people trying to get in. So if it's smooth, that's cool. Let me change the chat on the screen also. I don't need the platform icons, right? Chat delayed, theme clean, boxed. Clean. Yeah, this one is good. So, Liam, tell us, man, tell us the magic. How did you enter? You just click the login button like I do and you enter it, or it was, some magic? I need to jump, run, to, to clap. What should I do? Everybody's waiting.
Okay, so but if some people are getting in with PlayStation, then surely the PC's not far behind.
So somebody from PlayStation are going in? Somebody said turn off the crossplay in the settings. That could be actually a good idea. Because, maybe it's some problem with the cross-platform settings. Let me check. Do I have something? Game. Off. Cross-platform play will save the current settings and the current game session. Exit the login. Yeah, it was tutorial, right? So I now disable the cross-platform settings. Maybe it will help. Let me check. Fatality. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Okay, Super Saiyan. What's happening? Are we going in or not? No, it's the same shit. So it's not about the crossplay.
And sliders. From Arby's. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make it 4 buffalo chicken sliders. I'm feeling extra today. And a soft drink, aka soda. Sodas are really good for you.
Are you ready, kids?
Because they give you motivation to like work out because they make you unhealthy.
Yeah, we need this enthusiasm from the SpongeBob.
Gamer.
At least I'm not only one who is sitting and waiting.
What a joke, am I right, guys? This guy thinks you cook food.
Yeah. I'm alone. As I said, my family is gone to their grandparents. So I'm alone for a few days, and also not cooking. I'm a good cook, actually. When my wife is here and the kids is here, I'm doing the cool stuff during the weekends, the meat, the pancakes, whatever you want. But when I'm alone, I'm just order food and eat some shit, and then do my exercises and, you know, hitting the gym or jogging a little bit more because I'm eating shit. But you have to be healthy to have a good mood and everything. It was the wait. It was fun. Okay, Liam, it looks like you, man, already like the fun boy of the game, which is not bad. I really like the people finding positive things in the game, so which is really good. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's like interesting to watch. Okay, let us check if somebody else is playing. So what we have here? Actually, people are playing Dark and Darker right now, and we can play as well while we're waiting. Should we do that? What do you think? Or should we click this button? Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit exhausted to wait just for Wayfinders. Let's do the following. Let's play Dark and Darker. I will show you the game a little bit. I'm still really lame in the game. It's basically Tarkov, but about medieval. Let's play the game while we're waiting, and I will click time to time to check if it's working or not. I mean the Wayfinders. And you also check, guys, in the chat, like, is it working or not? Because now, let's check. Is somebody's? No, nobody's playing. This guy, is he playing? My God, he's playing.
A quarry for you to hunt. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Okay, he's playing. Why? I want to play as well. I don't know. Should we go to try Dark and Dark or not? Or just click and wait? Anybody knows how he entered the game? I mean, this guy, Moxie. Yeah, exactly. We're not Wayfinders, we're already Wayfounders because we paid the money, right? Yeah. Okay. Cross-platform, yes. Let's try this. Control button type. Graphics. I don't know. Free-to-play players will just be Wayfinders. Yeah, we are Wayfounders. That's fun and that's interesting. Okay, please let me in. My boys on the stream want to see how we play. Please. No? Last time. I'm clicking last time, then we go to Dark and Darker, and I will come back to the login screen, you know, while we're waiting. Let me put the huge text, so people will know that we are just waiting. Yes, like that. That's fine, right? You can see that. Okay. So last time. Clicking, waiting, and then we go to Dark and Dark, and then we'll just check what is happening. Okay, and last time. Last 2 times, right? This one, we're like opening the. Yeah, it's still not. Craig, hi man, welcome to the chat. It's not a queue. We just don't understand what's happening. People can't go there. Only one streamer from the whole Twitch platforms are playing right now, so everybody is just clicking. And we are doing. It's the same like when you open the boxes in CS:GO, right? It's like you want the knife, so it was. Let's do the following. Let's do the following. Everybody like the magic, right? So we will click 3 times, and on the 3rd time we will enter the game. Are you ready? I want to see, like, are you ready or not? I captain. Okay, let's go. First time. We're going in, boys. We're going in. I can feel it. You know, just do it. Just do it. You know this, man? Okay. First time. Just waiting. First time. We will try 3 times. And on the 3rd time, it was first time, 2nd time. And on the 3rd time, we will enter. If you're ready, you just need to be ready for that, guys, okay? 2nd time. Prepare yourself. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that we are entering the game. I already feel how the server. Okay. Never mind. Last time. Now we're going in and we play. Are you ready? Look at that. I'm just close my eyes. And when I open it, we are in the game. I hope you're ready, guys. I'll wait a little. I'll wait. Now I open my eyes and we are in the game. I close my eyes. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. We enter in the game, right? Yeah, I can feel your happiness. We entered the game and now I open my eyes. Fuck you, man. Yeah, we should play together when the game will work. For now, let's go and play a little bit of Dark and Darker. Just, have a little bit of fun, at least. And 1 second, I will open the game. I have on the other screen, I have the Discord from the developers. So wherever they drop things, I will see that I can go as fast as possible, But we have 8 perfect gentlemen. I assume mostly boys, right? Gentlemen on the stream. So users will not just wait to get me. We will have a little fun in Dark and Darker. That's why I'm streaming, Okay. This game is also early access, so nothing big. Don't expect something big from the game, but the game is really cool. I mean, it's the Tarkov, but medieval in the Dungeon and Dragon settings. You can have different classes, skills, and then you just enter you can you have your stash, you can buy things, and you can equip things, you can level up, and then you just go to the map, and you have like about 10 minutes. It's like Battle Royale. The circle is shrinking, and you have mobs, and you have players, and you can kill everybody. You can kill mobs. You can kill, you can do stuff. And I'm playing as a rogue because I like stealth. Not a good way to start. Definitely, man. Definitely, Craig. Yeah, that's why they will really spoil their karma on Steam, and their reviews is so bad already, and it will not kill the game, but it will spoil the things really for them. Okay, so what we do? We need to collect stuff. We need to live so that every monster can kill you. Every player can kill you. You are really easily killed. So it's like really hardcore experience, which is really cool. So you hear that? It's the fireballs. Okay, we have spiders here. So what we do, we find the spider's nest. They are spawning here. We need to kill this thing first. One, and then we need to jump off. And this is also the... You see that, right? Ooh. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we jump. Now we run, and now we need to kill all the spiders and not to die. But my daggers are so... the distance is so... I can't do that. What could I do? I don't know. I need to jump on them and kill them, right? No? Please, no. Okay. Okay. Good. The thing is, I can't heal myself. That's why it's really crucial not to be beaten. Because, you know, like you fight 2 or 3 monsters and you already almost died. What is that? Stiletto dagger. Okay, I like it. Ooh, cool. Like it. Could be interesting. It's super fast. Here we have healing potion, and we have, you know, these things. We need to collect them, and we need to sell them afterwards. To have gold to buy good equipment. That's actually the whole game. Okay. And I'm playing as a rogue, so I can go in stealth, and also I can hide. Okay, I can hear somebody. Yeah, this is the player. Should we go to and try to kill him? Yes, let's go. It's my chance. We're going in, boys. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it was straight a headshot. That was cool. I just killed the guy. That was cool. I don't need that. Okay. Where's the body? And then I need to extract this. I need not... I have... Like... Okay, I will hide. I need to leave and extract the things, then I can... So... Okay, this is some big monster, and then I can sell the stuff. I need to loot the guy. Where's the guy? Okay, here's the guy. Okay, we have this, we have this. Cool, 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 cool. Short, can I use the short sword? Oh yeah, I can use it. Yeah. I have a short sword. That's alright. Okay, what is... Okay, cool. So it's like 15 damage and this is 8. Okay, definitely I will use this. So now I need to do what? I need to... here you can see the troll. The really huge troll. Somebody killed the troll. That is cool. I didn't know that this is possible, actually. Somebody killed him alone, what? That's cool, and they went here. Well, let's check it. It's one guy sitting. Is he alive or what? Hello. You killed the troll? So I will kill you. Hello. Okay. She died. And now we can have all the things from the troll. Whoa, that's a good stuff. That's because we wait for so long for the Wayfinders, now we have these good thingies. Cool. So the barbarians somehow killed the troll, right? Now we need to extract these things, guys. We need to extract these things. Please tell me that we will have it somewhere here. The extraction point. I can hear people. Oh my god, I don't want to fight this thing. I don't like them. I have to go. I have nice day, night, my friend. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate your time. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we will stream the Wayfinders as well. So just came to the stream every day. Say hello to me and the guys, and it will be fun. Okay? See you, Liam. Okay, now I need to... what to do? I need to kill this guy or what? There's this other guy here. I need to heal. Oh shit, that was a cool run. I will watch you tomorrow again. See you. See you, man. See you. Thank you. It was a cool run. But this... what is that? Cleric killed me. Unfortunately. So, should we try one more time? Let's try our Wayfinders. Maybe something happened. And we're still waiting. Nothing new in Discord from the developers. I need to try to play as a cleric, because, you know, looks like cleric is a cool class. Dark and darker. Please let me in. Not okay, not today. All right. What do we do? Let's wait for some time. I mean, let's wait for another 15 minutes and then we will drop stream today, I think. And we'll continue tomorrow. It's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's check other streamers. Why everybody went from my stream? Most likely somebody entered the game. Let's check it, boys. No. Not yet.
Of Jeff Bezos or something for me. Tell him I'm desperately trying to get in, and right now the entire reputation of their company is on the line. Didn't work. Yes. They hung up. Well, and what good are you? How many Starforge PCs do I need to sell before I can log into the game? It says the cluster is live. The only cluster I'm seeing is a fuck. It is a cluster fuck of people live.
Nothing happening.
What if this is the game? This is a social experiment. They're trying to see how often the rats in the cage will click the button.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this is one of those NPC streams like on TikTok, where it's just me clicking the button over and over again. You know, am I Stanley from the Stanley Parable? That just clicks the button over and over and over again?
Okay, it looks like it will not start. If it will start, I will start another stream today, but we have 0 views right now, so you guys also dropped, exhausted the way they think, and I understand you.
What games
So
did I grow up with?
we will.
Well, I grew up with one.
Sorry, we will finish today. It was the best waiting stream ever for me. The best waiting stream ever for me. Like, just hear me out. It was the best waiting stream for the game ever. Like 11 people max. It was so good. I was happy to see you guys, and we will play Wayfinders for sure. Most likely tomorrow. Access to title counters. Okay, it's disabled. So tomorrow we'll play the game. Stick to the channel. Click subscribe button. Please click like, because I tried my best to entertain you during this waiting, and it was actually fun a little bit. And what do you think, guys? We have new people on the stream again. Like, you're still waiting for the game, right? You're still waiting, guys. Should I wait more? What we do? I'm just opening the new errors. Nothing new, still waiting. Okay. So as I said, if the game will start, I definitely will come back fast as possible and launch the stream today. But for now, I think we're okay. I will see you tomorrow on the stream, right? Please come. We'll have fun. We'll play Wayfinder till the World of Warcraft hardcore server will be dropped. But if the game is good, we'll play more, because of the reasons. And I was really happy to see you guys. See you tomorrow.